Greetings from Cuyahoga Falls. My name is Jehovah. Welcome to War of Rights. It's Saturday and we're hanging out with the UEC. This is week 3 of the campaign, the Antietam campaign, and we're going to find out who is going to be pushing who around today. All right, so let's take a look at the armies. On the Confederate side, we're looking at 8th Alabama en masse. Good. How many men can they bring every week? Also, 18th North Carolina in there. They got a lot of men too. And the 56th Virginia, always growing. And on the Union side, we're looking at 51st New York. We've got the Serpents there, along with the 2nd Delaware. And the 52nd New York, that's the Empire. And who else? Oh, the 8th Florida on the Union side. So they split up the mighty 88, but the Empire still together strong on the Union. We'll see how this goes. Sit back, relax, and the fun. The clock has started, and here we go. This is the East Woods, so the Confederates are on the attack to begin. Hey, Hardy, good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you for coming back to the stream. And let's put an eyeball on these Yankees. Well, they may be restarting here. It's hard to say. There's a 52nd. J.J. Carter. Walsh is there. O'Keefe. Malta. All right, so we're moving out, so we are going to play here. 8th Florida. There's Fritch. You see him there. Monio.
We're going to be stationed on the right flank. Basic idea is
don't see Rich, so we got to find the on the field. Here they are right here.
Defend ourselves if we get charged. So, yeah.
Alright, so we should just discharge the rifle now. Not reload.
Well, I mean, if they're charging us, we'll be able to know.
A little bit of a disagreement in the Union camp. Let's see what the Confederates have to offer here. Here's Hogg and Harris.
That's on me. I thought we were on Miller's cornfield already. We're doing this.
I'm confused. Okay, so 8th Florida. Oh, this is interesting. So 8th Florida is fighting on the other side, but the leadership of the mighty 88 is still here. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens here. You heard Lester over there in the Union camp already causing trouble for the for Livingston and the guys. Oh, so funny. Gotta love passion, man. That's what matters. All right, Slaughter in the van here. Coming through with the bayonet. And you heard the Yankees talking about it. This is what they're expecting to see already. The Confederates are coming through the woods here. And we can see the Union from here. That means they can see us. Awaiting the first volley. There it is. You see one guy going down. It's hard to hit a moving target, but they're not coming all in at one spot here. And there's your 8th Florida. Fighting under the command of the Union campaigners.
By company at the ready.
And Fritch has got him in a great position.
Auf die Beine, Mädels, nicht höher. Auf den Unterleib. Auf die Eier.
Right rest.
Ja, hier.
Ja.
Südost. An dem Holzgedöns.
That's 8th Alabama. You don't even have to pull them up to know. And you can see that blue line is bleeding away hard.
Ist gut zu sehen bei Rot zu Blau Übergang.
And you see the rounds coming in from multiple directions here. You got Union all on the fence line, but these guys are going to have Confederates behind them here quick. It's the 51st New York, our Serpents here. bravely standing their ground against Confederate attack. But they've got Confederates coming up behind. I don't know if they know about it yet. And these are skirmishers of the 8th Alabama. In behind Livingston. And here come the Serpents. They are not going to take that shit lightly.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Lincoln?
What's the difference between 51st and a scum unit? Okay. The 51st can actually kill people.
And you heard it. They've done it. They've pushed them off. Confederates still in the center. In mass. North Carolina, you see Lumel Todd there.
Meldung an die 8. Alabama.
Ja?
Wenn die links ist, sollt ihr die unterstützen.
And you hear it. It's a counterattack already. 19:54 left in the match. Confederates not waiting. They're going for the jugular early in the third week. And look at the bodies here. 52nd New York, 2nd Delaware. The Empire holding the center at their own peril. Look at the bodies. And have not moved. Battle ready both sides, but the clock is ticking on the counterattack. 19:30 in the match. And Confederates really showing some muscle here early.
3rd Brigade, 10th
Yeah, I see them.
Sehr gut, sehr gut. Und nicht vergessen, Bajonette drauf machen, wer nachgespawnt ist.
Einheit von links um 12 Uhr.
Company, hey! Fire!
And it looks like right now the Union just happy to throw rounds back at the Confederates. And Confederates on the move. 18th North Carolina moving to the left toward the 8th Florida. And the Floridians greatly reduced in numbers themselves. Not a lot of guys left. Only 4 dudes, 5 dudes standing here. 6 of them. Fritch is still alive.
Briefly had a command.
Men of 5 still alive through the raging glow. Gone insane from the pain. They surely know. Here they come. Oh, we got a double assault here. 8th Florida under attack, but here come the Empire and the 18th North Carolina. Gonna get overpowered in the. They don't want to get too close to the Alabama German Legion. 8th Alabama getting into the fray here. And it looks like parts of the Empire want to keep pushing. But they've drawn the ire of the 8th Alabama and the 56th Virginia. Here they come. And the Union in serious jeopardy now. If the Alabama continue to push through the woods. Doesn't look like they are. You hear the huzzah. Now 52nd still in mass, so they've done it. And you can see the blue line coming back, that red line bleeding away real fast. So they have pushed the Confederates off. 8th Florida coming back in from spawn. But they have pushed the Alabama off the center. Look at this. That is not easy to do. 51st right up here in the front. An amazing stand by the Union, that first Confederate attack. I thought this was going to be over early. These boys are strong and tough, and they don't give up easy.
Make sure you've got some cover.
So we'll see if they can get that blue line all the way back around, or if the Confederates want to come back in quick. I think it's early in the match. No need to get your panties in a wad this early.
Prepare for hold.
And we're back in the camp of the Confederate leadership. Well, we were. Hog running off to spawn.
Wir gehen alle über rechts.
Double quick, forward, march.
I sent one message,
geht das da vorne schon?
Okay, yeah.
Head a quick turn forward, march.
The boys did good there, but
Du sagst, stop, hast
the
nicht
Union just pushed us from the right.
Ja, einfach zur Hauptlinie zurück.
They charged from the left and then charged from the right as well.
Okay.
I think if we do that again, we need to bring like the A teams to the center to hold the
Yeah.
center from the right flank.
But good first try.
Good first try, yeah.
They're moving.
Let's race up to the.
And as the Confederate leadership lament their first loss, but they're right, it is a good first try. The Union able to break that counterattack, and we're back to the main clock. 34-40 in the match. A great stand by the Union. And you hear the Confederates taking it pretty well. Let's see what the leadership here in the Union camp has to say.
Habe ich da einen Beat gehört?
You see Toby there with Winters.
Schickt sie zu alle.
I?
No.
Speak? If you're speaking at this exact moment in time, we can't hear you.
Oh, that's not good.
You may need to restart.
Oh, that's not going to be good for the Union.
Yeah, Captain Strickland, come on! Woohoo!
If Toby has to restart.
Hello?
There you go.
God bless America.
Oh, yeah, okay. We can hear him again. I tell you what I'm hearing. Look at all these dead bodies. Damn, the Alabama really put a hurting on those guys. But it didn't, at the end, it didn't really matter, did it? They were able to hold their ground and actually push the Confederates off.
Genau, Florida ist noch im Ost bei den Loks.
51 ist rechts von uns.
Yeah, this map is kind of crazy because if you look at it, let's take a look here while we're in the lull between battles. The Confederates are coming from this direction. Let's see, where is their spawn? Yeah, their spawn's right out there. So their spawn is right out in the field where Lawton's guys are, because that's the Miller cornfield right there. So I almost feel like this battlefield should be more over here, because this is where I think most of that action actually occurred, where like Colquitt and the guys came through this way and kind of busted in to this upper right corner. But I mean, I could be wrong on that. That's my understanding of it. I'll have to double check and look at that again. But yeah, so the Confederates, this would be the Confederates pushing on the cornfield and actually entering the east woods, and you can see now they're on the flank.
Ja. Alle vorrücken.
We'll go in with the attack, and we'll see if the Union is ready for it.
Feuern und vorrücken, Männer. Slaughter, feuern und vorrücken. Wenn die Achte schießt zum Beispiel, lauft ihr weiter und schießt.
Man, I can't say it often enough. You gotta love how organized these guys are. It is a pleasure to watch.
Double sind genau auf Nordwest, Nordmelon, auch geradeaus.
Lauf. Komm die
Hey!
Alabama already in position to fire. They didn't surprise the Union. They were over here waiting for it. Serpents. But they're outnumbered heavily as the whole Confederate army is coming this way.
Get the flag up, flag's down.
Someone pick it up. Hide behind the rock. Hey.
But they've got company, 8th Florida, in support. Fritch in their pajamas this weekend, but they're right up here in the front where they need to be. Heavy volley coming out of the woods. 18th North Carolina, 8th Alabama, 56th Virginia, right through there, through that smoke.
Okay, company take A.
Loaded.
It's a game.
And they can see what we can see. And knocking holes in them. And the Confederate attack seems to have stalled a bit. 56 Virginia. Oh, you can see the large number of dead here from the 8th Alabama. And they've decided to move.
Dann der 8. sollen damit rein.
18th North Carolina moving around, trying to get on the flank. See Tiberius there. So it looks like that attack did not work. 8th Florida holding their ground against the 8th Alabama. And they may have been wiped on that one.
Wir können keinen Druck aufbauen. Die Einheiten kommen nicht mit. Also der 56 ist vorgekommen, wurde pulverisiert, als wir gerade nachgeladen haben.
Here Tiberius giving him the skinny.
Fallen auf die linke Seite der Straße zur 18.
Wir sind nur noch 2 Mann. Wir sind
Was?
down. Wir sind weg, wir sind pulverisiert.
Wie geht das?
Ich glaube, die 56.
Rechte Flanke war verstärkt, 56 sind wir komplett.
It's going to be hard to push out a stubborn defender, and that's what these boys are. You can see. Booker knows half his army is away from combat, and he's going to try to remedy that if he can. He's expecting this to be a fake attack so they can swing around on his flank.
Ja, danke.
But you can see he's got 2 units right up front. He's got 1 unit in reserve, so perfect strategy. And the Florida and the Serpents side by side, fighting shoulder to shoulder here. Trying to hold off the Confederate advance and doing a damn fine job of it so far.
I do believe they have.
Make sure you get your bonus in.
Huzzah.
And looking through the woods and the smoke. Oh, there they are. It's probably 18 North Carolina. See rounds coming this way, not hitting a lot.
See where that volley came from?
Just a little far, and the guys are even confused of where the volleys are coming from. They're coming from here. They're coming from Carolina, son. You can see the boys doing their best to try to put some heat on the enemy, but we've got movement. Is it coming this way or flanking around? It's Tim, 8th Alabama, German Legion from the respawn, and they're coming back to the battlefield. These boys are always dangerous, you know that. But the 51st and the Union Army wiped them on that one.
Achte zu mir.
And the Confederates who are on the attack looks like under a lot of duress here. The Union putting a lot of lead down this way. And it looks like Toby's going to use his reserves to flank. Here we go. Nothing coming from the right. Go to the right. Nature abhors a vacuum. Here they come. Oh my God. They want him. He's still alive. Shot the officer. And he finally got done chasing him. Look at that. You hear it, both sides engaged. The Union slamming into the Confederates, but the Confederates in mass. And the Union stabbing the 18th North Carolina to death. And there they've done it. They've pushed this side. This sector has fallen to the Union. And the Confederates have been split, but you see they are moving and moving hard to the flank. 8th Florida in jeopardy. And here they come. That's your 8th Alabama, German Legion. And 8th Florida is not long for this world. And the leadership coming in behind, right at the front.
Good job, 8th Alabama.
So the Union able to push, but now they had to fall back to defend this position. And you can see it's the Empire and the 51st right next to each other in an L shape, trying to defend this position. And O'Keefe trying to rally his men together.
Watch back.
But the 8th Alabama still here.
Oh yeah. Northeast.
Stand your ground.
Yep.
Here, Livingston telling the boys to stand their ground.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to change that ground and move them off, trying to get him into a better position.
Okay, verstanden.
Ja, Steph gerade an die Linie.
It's a dangerous position for the Confederates because they can be flanked on the right-hand side here from spawn, from the Union spawn.
Ja, danke.
Westen am besten.
Südwest, weil wir jetzt nicht gerade die.
If the 8th Florida is still alive, they're probably going to charge us soon.
No, we charged the 8th Florida.
Oh,
The most in Florida.
perfect.
Schön schießen, zielen, das ist
Hog knows how Fritsch thinks.
raustreten und schießen.
Oh, they're coming southwest. Coming southwest.
Here they come. Hog called it right. Those crazy Delawares in the vanguard coming up straight to the middle. The Empire with a frontal attack and a charge. Fire and charge. Captain Carroll's favorite order. And here they go into the Alabama German Legion. And the Alabama breaking here, looks like. And now the Confederates taking losses. So the Union doing a great job chasing these Confederates all over the woods. And that goes for James Ryan and Hogg, and they're running for it now.
Sie sind verhaftet.
Oh shit, he ran right past him. Hog. Leave us alone.
I'm going to die from out of line anyway.
Oh, he sure did. All right. James Ryan with the Medal of Honor today, saving the flag from disaster. And another foiled Confederate attack. I'm telling you what, man, this might be the week the Union pulls one out. They're looking strong, and these Confederates don't look like they have a very good plan to be able to hit them and hold that point of contention.
Links am Baum.
18th North Carolina taking their time. They've still got it. 22 minutes left in this match. And we'll go back and look at the Union line spread out, but still in a good position.
Okay, the stuff, follow me. We need to recapture the point.
Also wir sind gerade bei 4 Wagen an der Fahne hinten.
Sure enough. I mean, if that is our entire role.
Yeah, pretty
I mean,
important.
You can see the leadership going out to recapture the point of contention.
I mean, look, what the fuck they're also doing to send that we...
I think they might have heard you.
Oh, behind us.
Behind us! Back.
All right, here they are already. The Confederates have made their position on the flank. 56 Virginia along with 18th North Carolina firing into the general staff. And the Empire's right flank now under threat. That 51st coming out into the middle like they did were able to pivot, but they're under a lot of heavy fire here. See our boy Silver smurfing. Carrying a musket. And they've decided this is not a place to stand if you want to live, so they're going to leave that area right now. And the 51st going to try to come back and support the left Empire, who's moving to the right. Empire getting on the flank. Boy, and there's a lot of them. The Empire's big today. Certainly a match for the 8th Alabama. But speaking of,
Da ist auch noch eine Fahne mit
8th
dabei.
Alabama's not the ones that were attacking there. Here they are. Yes, sir. 8th Alabama. The German Legion running up to the point of contention. Realizing that's just too damn hot, and they're going to back up. Tiberius got the guys over here in the rocks. Try to conserve as many men as he can, but you can see the blue line moving back to the Union, and the Confederates are taking losses. Not a good sign for the attacker in this match. And the defender going on the attack themselves. Look at this, O'Keefe. He can taste blood in the water, and he's going after these guys. He wants to hit their flank and push them back out of here. He's going to have to go a long way. They've really pulled back, and now you can see the Virginia here. Along with Carolina, and the Empire streaming in. There's a lot of Confederates here, including 8th Alabama. The best portion of the Confederate Army is here. And Carolina may have bitten off more than they can chew in that one. Or the Empire. But I don't know, they're still digging through. See Walsh doing it. Slaughter's here. And they're just running around in circles. 56. Yeah, here comes Alabama, and that's over. Hey, you got to give it to the Empire. That was a hell of a push, man. They really took a lot of Confederates with them on that one. And being ahead on tickets, I don't know that that's a bad plan. If you can kill equal numbers or more. But they did lose their flag, it looks like. Nope, they didn't.
No, okay, it's far us here as well. Yeah. But we will need the 3rd Brigade as well.
Just give me a second, guys.
All right, you can see 8th Florida moving over in front. Ooh, a heavy volley coming through. It's your 8th Alabama German Legion. They got 2 companies from the Union on them, and they know they're outnumbered. They got to get out of here. And there they go, bleeding back into the woods. Their reinforcements coming in, but having to chase them back through there. So another Union stop. Man, these guys are playing their asses off this weekend.
Okay, front rank.
I don't know what's different about the Union Army this week.
Front rank, they came.
They're showing some muscle.
Holy shit. We're having none of that over here.
Keep firing, still a flag.
Just like a bunch of serpents to tie up in some logs and some rocks here. Hard to get rid of. They're not going to run easy, so these Confederates are going to have to flank them or make a strong push. Oh, and you can see behind the Confederate lines here, this may just be spawn. Oh no, it's a flank. It's a big, wide flank. Man, I didn't know you can go back this far. And this is the Empire. They want to get around that Confederate army and hit them in the back.
So, jetzt.
Excuse me, O'Keefe trying to do the sneak attack here. But he has no idea where the Confederates are. He can't see these flags like we can. See, he's going to go a long way to go. But he'll hear the gunfire before long. And it's coming from the 8th Alabama. You see him here.
Oh,
56 coming in to defend, and this Empire, they're going to hit these guys right in the back. And get up here close enough and do the surprise attack. It's going to be deadly. Here they come. Too little, too late. They called for the countercharge behind them, but they have been flanked. The Empire. A brilliant swing around by O'Keefe, and they caught him off guard. And the Alabama melting away like the first snow. Wow. Great. That is a flank attack right there. Flank attack 101. Really had no idea where they were. It's hard to see them in the woods. 51st still alive.
Charge bayonet.
But getting charged out right now. 18 North Carolina. And we got more. Here come the Empire. Alabama wants a little revenge, but they're going to get the whole Union Army instead. But you hear the Confederate rebel yell, meaning it's all tied up. 15-18 left in the match. But they've pushed all the way into the leadership. Hogg in danger of going down. He's got the sword out. And they're legging it out of here. We've seen this before. Hogg and Ryan trying to get out of here. What a ferocious push by the Union. And these Confederates just don't know what to do this week.
Thank you.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
James?
Ja.
Soll ich einen Spruch raus?
These Union boys are really on their shit today, man. What a brilliant swing around maneuver by O'Keefe. And then the 51st charging up through the middle. It's just a work of beauty, and they were able to push the Confederates off. And even though the Confederates were able to tie the game with 14 minutes left, they're still behind in tickets, and this is going to be the Union's battle to lose at this point, I think.
It's not first time we've already been close to being annihilated.
Yeah. I just heard stop when I said Captain down.
I don't see it anymore.
Charge bayonets.
McGregor, hier hinten, hier drüben. Da im Südosten, Süden. Also.
Okay, we got squad right face.
Right face.
Countermark left.
And we're hanging out in the Union camp here.
Nope. Do you want us on the left again?
Yeah, again, yeah.
Okay, very good, sir. We won't disappoint you. Double quick.
Double quick.
Oh.
50. Just you know, for his
Good luck 51st.
well, with a few on the point, for the right.
Sorry.
For his badge over there.
And 8th Florida up front. You see Spilka there. Longstreet, McClellan. There's some new guys as well. Perkin. John, it looks like maybe Johnstone. It's hard to say. Hey, Mr. Hogg. Always a pleasure.
Just show the direction on the compass.
Oh, he's got a comment that I need to comment back on. By the way, sorry about that, bud. Been busy.
Wir haben die Florida rechts vor uns, West, Nordwest.
Man, look at the size of the Empire.
Keith,
Not playing around today.
Diagonal rechts, West, Nordwest, 51st.
So let's see how the Confederates, they've tried it in the center, they tried the right, they tried the left. None of these have worked. They've just been brutalized every single time they've gone into those woods. How are they going to do it this time? Let's get into the camp and see if the guys come up with something nasty.
56 last.
Okay. And Slaughter, keep an eye out on the flanks.
Tiberius,
Straße orientieren, ja.
Sind an der Baumlinie.
Links davon dann. Was ist Kulpi?
Ich bin mir nicht komplett sicher, aber ich glaube, ich habe die Unionisten gerade an der Baumlinie direkt da drüben gesehen.
Genau vor euch.
Ja.
Nordosten.
Mehr am
ja, aber genau hier, dass sie ins Spawn reinschießen können, wenn wir gleich loslaufen.
Ich geh gucken.
Ja.
Fuck die Union. Typhus zur 18. und 56, die informieren, dass da vorne an der Baumlinie schon Union hockt.
Wie gesagt, ich bin nicht komplett sicher.
Yeah, but my scout said that the Union is right in front of us at the tree line.
Oh, really?
If we go up, they shoot.
So the scout is saying that the Union is up, but they're not all the way up, no. They are still back at their normal position. So Harris looks like he's getting some bad intel. And that's going to delay the attack, although we do have Confederates moving this way on the right flank. A small group here. Possible skirmishers of the 8th Alabama, it is indeed.
Ich gehe auch mal davon aus, dass der Runde dann nicht hier hinkommen wird.
Höchstwahrscheinlich.
So that's not going to be much of a threat to the Union line. And Confederates, 10:56 left in the match. We're getting down to brass tacks now. They're going to have to make this happen. Juicy Boss out in the front of the line here. Tiberius leading the 8th Alabama into the woods one more time.
Charge Beinetz.
At the double.
Kommt mal runter da hinten.
Left oblique.
We'll go with him.
Alle dranbleiben. Dranbleiben.
Das war's, right oblique.
Right oblique.
Schulter, Schulter. Right oblique, hard.
Das war's, left oblique. March.
Left oblique.
Lucy, sagst du was?
This map, man.
Ah, okay, hör dich nicht. Jetzt erst.
Just a tromp through the woods.
March.
Into line.
Ja, ist okay. Abstechen, abstechen, nimm abstechen.
Run.
Okay.
Jetzt wird da Sackgasse.
Mir hinterher.
Right face. Marschgrüne. Rechts hinterher.
Guys are completely lost.
Right face.
They found him.
Ost. Fire!
They walked right in front of the Union here. And you hear the huzzah. The Confederates are now breaking. 8th Florida firing a volley into the 8th Alabama. Triggering the huzzah.
Lester, go and tell 3rd Brigade that there's a
Whoa,
CSA army.
right face.
Fritz telling the boys we got a CSA army over here. And he's right. It's the whole damn CSA army, and there's more of them coming. And the 8th Florida under attack from the whole damn unit. 56 you hear. There's your 18th North Carolina. Already engaged by the Alabama. And Florida, they're going to need help. They got a little bit of it here in the form of the 51st. Both of these units now down on numbers.
In front of us. Gotta go straight in front of us.
And Toby's brought the boys out into the field here. You can see it. The Empire swinging around to face the Confederates.
As long as we are standing.
Fire!
I'm not so good. Can you see?
A lot of rounds coming in. There's a lot of Confederates here. And the Alabama getting the worst of it here in the woods.
Fokus auf Nord. Kommt achte. Break reloads an den Bombenadressen, so dass wir halt.
All right, you're hearing the withdrawals coming soon, as it's just too much heat for the Alabama. The Empire pushing up on that position. I love the aggressive play. It's a defensive, aggressive play. They defend their spot, but as soon as they see you, they're going to come out and they're going to hit you. That's the way to do this, man. So, Toby and Winters really great plan to defend these woods, and they're doing a good job of it so far. And the Alabama and the 56 coming out of the woods toward the Confederate line. Calling left. They're saying they're coming from the left, and you can see a large volley
Yeah, I'm breaking so we can.
coming in. Here they go. 8th Florida. But there's a whole lot of Confederates here.
Achtung, sie kommen, Harris, hot.
Die Fahrt.
56 is here as well.
Ja, ich sag jetzt mal kurz liegen.
Bleibt hier, fahrt Linie auf.
Virginia links.
8th Florida's not giving up yet. That was only a few of them that ran in. The rest of the line is back this way.
Status report to command.
What?
The status report, they want to know what's going on.
We killed one line here, but there's more on southeast, like 2 or 3.
More on southeast.
They're lining up at the southeast.
Yeah, company, right face. Buffers right. March. Come on, boys.
Fritsch doing his best to keep the 8th Florida in the hottest spot of the battlefield like they always do. But the 18th North Carolina pissing on their flag.
You sure?
Oh, Harris is down. Flag down, pick up the flag.
No, take aim.
Oh, my bad. That was the 18th North Carolina flag.
Keep up the independent line.
Always get confused when they're playing Union. Speaking of Union, you can see they're really putting a lot of pressure on these Confederates here. 5:22 left in the match, and the Confederate Army's going to have to do something to come up out of this one. The Union got them down early, and they have not let them back up.
Florida.
And 8th Florida moving back to the left flank. Back to the front.
Company hold, far by company.
And Fritz, once again, got him on the flank here.
Aim. Fire.
You can see the flag going down. A lot of letters being written home to Southern Mamas after that volley. Let's see what the Confederates do here. There's a lot of them.
Sie kommen.
Gebärs, wir müssen die jetzt noch runterschießen, dann kriegen wir es noch.
And for a moment, the blue line was bleeding away. It looks like it's just ever so slightly coming toward the Union or the Confederates now.
Tiberius.
So will the Union swing the door closed again? That's what they're going to try here. Coming back out into the field, going to try to get a flank on the Confederates. This is aggressive defense right here.
I don't know. Maybe you're to the right? Okay, he's not going
Deadline! Company to line.
Company to line!
And he's getting awful close. Here they are. Confederates. Oh my God. Getting a jump on them. And the Empire taking it hard right at first. That's the 8th Alabama. And this does not look good for the Empire. They're going to get outnumbered here real quick.
Let them have ball.
Standing their ground like they are known to do. Here they come. Alabama on the charge. You hear the rebel yell. That means the Union's breaking. That means if the Confederates take the point of contention now, the game will be over. Can they do it? 2:43 left in the match. The red line is coming back toward the Confederates. The American flag laying in the dirt, covered in blood. And the Confederates have charged right in the nick of time here. And they're still coming. Alabama, German Legion. Toby has the pistol out. Winters as well. He has the sword. This is the last stand of the Union. Can they do it? Toby's deadly with a pistol, but no, he's dead. We got a couple 51st here coming through. Gonna try to clear out the area. Oh! Confederate flagman going down in the dirt, but we still got Confederates here. Oh, the 51st came in right in time to save the whole Union Army. Look at that. 51st New York cleaning up the remaining Confederates. Yeah, there's still a few of them back here, actually. Skirmishers. Not going to do much. That blue line's coming back. Union. 51st New York literally just came in and saved the Union Army. It's not over yet, but 120 left. And it took a long time for the Confederates to be able to pull that attack off. Can they do it a second time? They're going to be running directly from spawn, and they're going to be doing it without flags. And they're going to have the Empire out in the middle of the field waiting for their return. 1 minute left in the match. It's been a beauty. And Confederates streaming in. 8th Alabama building strength. 18 North Carolina coming here to help. But they know they're going to have to hit the point of contention, and they know they don't have the numbers to do it right now. They're just going to wait and see whenever that main attack comes in. Oof.
point. Shift to the point.
No kidding, we're just fixing bayonets and then we're gonna...
24 seconds. They better hurry up, Todd.
Ja, wir sind dabei.
Ready to charge! Charge bayonets!
Charge bayonets!
Here they go. Confederates attacking from 2 positions. Got him screaming in from the left as well, or is he just going for a flag? Here they come. We're going to get an overtime. No, they didn't even give him an overtime. Oh, a Union victory. Confederates robbed from an opportunity to get in there and do it. All right, that is the match, my friends. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, do all that jazz. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subs on YouTube. We're almost there. If you enjoyed it, make sure to do all those things. And until next time, my name's Jehovah, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.